meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. This is a general reading for all signs for today, the 28th of October, 2023. Moderating on YouTube is the lovely Deline, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, Deline. Thank you so much, Dre. And thank you to everybody for joining us today. This is the Crystal Tarot by Los Scarabeo. And that's what I'm going to be reading with today. And I'm going to purify with this Vervain by Fragonard. And if you're watching this on a restream on YouTube, you can fast forward through all the shuffling I'm about to do just by using the timestamps right in the video description. Like I said, this is a general reading. It's going out to a lot of people. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, you don't have to force it. It may not be meant for you. Just disregard the reading in that case. And if that happens, you might want to check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. And all of those are available for easy restream right on my website, ariels-corner.com. That's Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Simply click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. We have a shop. That's at arielscornershop.com. arielscornershop.com. We have a lot of tarot decks and all kinds of other magical goodness. And all of those are listed and they are affiliate links. And that means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. And it's a fun, easy way to give us some support here at the Ariel's Corner Tarot channel. Another way to support the channel is to give a donation. And you can do that by following the PayPal portal URL that flashes across the screen every so often. Or you can find other payment options on our website, ariels-corner.com, right in the footer of every page. You could also use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you're on YouTube. We do appreciate your support. I don't read with card reversals, so you'll see me flipping those cards right side up. It's just how I like to read. Promise it's just fine. If you happen to be watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you're on Twitch, make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. All right, I'm feeling pretty shuffly. I think we're pretty mixed, pretty randomized. I love being random. One of the most random people I know. Let's give this a nice clean cut, this deck, and we'll see what's in the cards for all you beautiful people. Okay, we start out with the High Priestess, yay. And then we've got the Three of Cups, followed by the Page of Wands. So this is nice. This Three of Cups is a day of celebration. Some of you may not know what you're celebrating. It seems like there's a lot of stuff that's like not really showing its true colors yet, not showing itself, but it's all good stuff. It's stuff that's been planted and it's just not come to fruition yet. And sometimes that celebrating helps to hasten its success. Act as if it's already there. All of the good that you want. Act as if it's there. It just tells your deep mind, oh, good, this is the right way to go. This is the place to be. Yay. And so celebrate as if all of your dreams have come true. Celebrate as if your goals have been met. And it will hasten the manifestation of those things. This Page of Wands is news and information and learning about your work in the world. So the things that you love, the things that are important to you, it can be job training for some of you. It can be going back to school for some of you. For others of you, it may simply be being guided to the right website or book or article, or maybe you're getting some inner guidance about how you can better do your work, or for some of you, it's like, what kind of work do I want to do? And it can also be, for many of you, not career-oriented work, but just projects, just things, avocations that you love. I've always wanted to take guitar lessons, and you just can't stop thinking about that. Maybe it's time to do that, right? So information, acceleration in skills, and just being guided and led toward learning more about what it is that your work needs to be in the world. And that's so different for each of you, but you probably know what that means for you. All right, so this priestess card, like I said, she's that hidden area of your life that is like the womb of creation. You don't know what the baby's going to look like until it's born. You don't know how you can get an idea that the flowers are going to be geraniums, but you don't know the general health. You don't know what those geraniums are going to actually look like until they come up. I mean, we planted flowers before that were supposed to be scarlet red, and they came up bright pink. That we didn't know. We wouldn't have known until they came up, right? So that's what's going on, is things are not yet formed, but it's going to be great, and it's time to celebrate already. All right, so the King of Wands is, well, let's just put them all out here first. Then we've got the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups. Okay, so the King of Wands and the Knave of Wands are connected to each other. They are related. And so a lot of what I think is going to be happening is you finding a new phase of whatever work that you already do well. So for some of you, I think this Knave of Swords or this Page of Swords is all about getting onto a new track of something that you already do well. Like maybe you are good at guitar, let's say, and that's what you do, but you don't know how to play this other style. Maybe, if you're a piano player, you're really good at classical piano, but you don't know how to read a lead sheet or whatever. Whatever it is, something that you're good at, but there's a new phase of it that's opening up for you. Now, for this Ten of Swords, it's so out of place in this reading. It's so out of place. And what that tells me is that, and remember, the Ten of Swords is always negative outcomes, and it has to do with ourselves. And it's really easy to get into self-blame and fault-finding with ourselves, or the opposite, projecting. I didn't do that. That was you. That was you. That was you. And the Ten of Swords is always the mantra of the Ten of Swords is live by the sword, die by the sword. The outcomes are based on what you've been thinking about or engaging in and all of that. And it's saying you have a choice here. Am I going to celebrate, or am I going to bring ruin to my life? Because things haven't yet manifest, and you can, unlike the flowers, unlike the baby, you can still direct how that manifestation forms, in the way in which the manifestation arrives, and that's based on your attitude. So it's saying, don't get into this negative thinking. Don't get into all of this. Especially if you're fighting with people right now, or if you're having big arguments or big enemies, big rivalries, things like that. You're not gonna have the manifestation you want if you indulge in that too much. It's saying what is better is to find a spiritual practice and remove yourself from the fighting and get more into the celebrating. And it's an actual choice that you have to make. Am I going to have joy, or am I going to have conflict? Because I can't have them both. I can't have them both at the same time. Some people think they can. Some people think they really do enjoy the fight. But it's not really what we're talking about here at all. You can't have that conflicted self and that joyous self together at the same time. One costs you the other, and you must make a choice. That's up to you. And it's a moment-by-moment choice today. Am I going to celebrate, or am I going to be in conflict? Am I going to worry, or am I going to be certain? Am I going to have faith, or am I going to have fear? Am I going to complain, or am I going to find praise? You can't really do them both, but you can choose which vibration you are emitting, so that you can inform the manifestations how and where you want them to manifest. You can inform those energies how and when you want them to manifest, because everything is still unmanifest. Everything is still forming, and it's up to you today to make the choice as to what's my energy going to be? What energy am I carrying? And it's really easy with this Ten of Swords to say, but it's not my fault. You know, it may not be your fault, but it is your responsibility what kind of energy you respond with. So if you think that you can respond with gratitude and celebration to the things around you, then ask for help. You can ask for help. Now, this Four of Cups says that you know how to have a spiritual practice. You know how to do that. You know how to meditate. If you don't know how to meditate, you can just go find my Magic Minute meditation, and you can learn it in a minute, literally in 1 minute. You know how to meditate. You know how to calm down. You know how to focus your mind. And like I said, if you don't use my Magic Minute technique, you can just go to YouTube and search Gotoga Magic Minute, and voila, it's right there. And you have all of the tools. It's not complicated that you need to focus and make choices about the energy you carry today. Make scans every so often. Just check in with yourself every so often today. What is my attitude? What am I having a joyous, celebrative experience, or am I getting all defensive? Am I being grateful and looking forward to the best coming to me, or am I being fearful or resentful or filled with grievance? You really do have to make those choices today. And you want to make those choices before things manifest, because it's a lot easier to change things before it's manifest. Once it's manifest, of course you can change it, but it can take a lot longer because the energy is denser by that time. Remember, the physical world is like the lowest form of spirit, and the invisible world, or the thought world, is the highest form of matter. And high and low just meaning slower vibrations and quicker vibrations. And so while those vibrations are quick before they start to settle down into manifestation, it's much easier for you to control. Once they are in manifestation, the reason why it's so difficult is because, for one thing, it's hard for you to deny that thing is there, because it's right there staring at you. So it's really a lot more challenging to change your mind about it. And since it's already manifest, it's going to take time for the manifestation to change. So change your thought before the manifestations occur today. You have a lot of power. And like I said, today is a really good day to start thinking about the next phase of growth. That's really where your best thinking is. Where do I want to go? What's the new part of my work? What's the new thing that I've been kind of wanting to do and I've been putting it on the back burner? What's that latest phase of what I want to do? Whether it's career or whether it's hobby, it doesn't matter. It should be somewhat of a burning desire that you've just not maybe had the time for, or didn't think that maybe it was a good idea, or not important enough. Don't lose track of that, because it is important, whatever it happens to be. And you'll get clearer and clearer on that as you get more into that meditative posture. Remember that it's great that things haven't manifested yet, because it gives you more power over them, but really do take charge of your energy today. Your energy is your choice. And that energy is, like I said, it's there showing the manifestations how to be. So be aware. You're doing great. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Delene and Dre, and we will see everybody tomorrow for another general reading. Blessed be.